Good evening, comrades, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We're going to take a look at the Tier 8 heavy tank, the IS-3 Defender. It's the price tank in the current event running in World of Tanks Blitz, and you can get this tank by either spending 15,000 worth of gold, or you can earn it by winning stages and missions. First up, some statistics. It's an IS-3, as said, 1550 hit points, just a bit more than the usual IS-3. And as you can see from this module arrangement, the biggest difference between the IS-3 and the Defender is that the Defender has an autoloader gun. 122 millimeters. It fires 4.5 rounds per minute in clips of 3. And the biggest thing you have to worry about is the magazine loading speed. As you can see here, between the shots you have to wait 7.5 seconds, and between loading magazines it's 25 seconds. Most, or should I say all of the other stats are almost identical to a maxed out IS-3 with a BL9 gun. Penetration on your standard rounds, penetration on your premium ammunition, it's almost all the same. Same goes for the hull armor. The turret is better armored at the front, but it lacks a bit on the side and on the rear. So overall it's a frontline assault tank, and I've got 3 gameplay videos for you today. We're starting off on Himmelsdorf. All the games are tier 8 matches. I've done 10 games I think now in the tank. It's quite a good one, and I'd like to show you how I'm playing it at the moment. And like I said before, the biggest problem is gonna be that long reload. It's not as long as a reload between shots as the usual IS-3, but you probably have some time to go to the fridge, grab yourself a beer, pour some coffee, grow a beard, etc. Because this reload is quite fast. One shot fired, wait 7 seconds, side scrape out again, aim at his VK, he's tracked, so that's an easy shot, and there goes another 7.5 seconds, and that's the kind of reload you are used to when you're driving heavy tanks in World of Tanks Blitz. As said, it's an autoloader. It's not the type of autoloader you'll find on any of the light tanks, of the new German light tanks, and here you can see is that very long reload. It's taken ages to reload. I have indicated to my team I am reloading, so they shouldn't be counting on me for me to get any other shots done or be aggressive to the team. But I'm still reloading. As you can see here, still reloading. Very lucky shot into the T-29. Dips just low, hits his hull or lower side of the turret, and another very lucky shot on the back of this VK. And he then gets another tap in, another shot in from the ISU, and gone is the VK. Panther 2, next one. Fire a shot, back into cover, indicating I'm reloading, and there we go again. Walk down to the fridge, grab myself a beer, open the beer, some bits of cheese maybe, might come in handy, and off we go. Gonna run into the Centurion. Right, drive, pop around the corner, able to fire, no not yet, yes, only now am I able to fire. Bounce into him to detrack him again. He gets killed, and now it's a matter of wrapping up against this IS. Over here, park behind, he's moving back, keeping my front towards him, and shoot him. Right, charge now, get the T-29. Reloading, grabbing myself another beer, some cheese again, maybe chips. Am I reloaded? No, I'm not reloaded, yeah, bump into him and finish him. But still not reloaded, only now, and that's a second kill. Very simple game. Reds weren't much of a problem, so that was very fortunate for me. And as you can see here, the IS-3 being a premium tank, it makes a bucket load of money. 100k net income, no premium ammunition fired, top damage, top experience. Quite some spotting and assistance damage done, especially on the Tiger 2, as we'll see in a moment, because I spotted him for the ISU. He was slightly behind me, and I managed to put in a track shot, doing 932 of assistance damage, And this was quite a good game, as you can see here. 104 net income and quite good XP as well. After the next one, Fort Despair. Again, top tier. We have a big KV4 on our left and another KV4. I am a bit worried about that Route 251. I have driven it. It's a good tank, a fast one, a mobile one, and I hope he won't be able to swing around me, detrack me, and then maybe able to to finish me off while I'm drinking my beer and finishing the reload. But we'll see about that. Moving off to the left, T-44 goes into the flanking maneuver. He gets a negative from our Easy 8. And luckily our T-44 decides to join us instead of rushing alone on the flank, calling all teams noob and then dying a glorious death all by himself. I've seen that far too often when someone goes alone, decides to drive a flank, run into one or two enemy tanks, get killed and then keep calling everybody noobs. IS-3 Defender is not a hull down tank. I haven't got good gun depression being a Russian tank, but this is a good position over here. If someone rushes this, I have 3 shots available. I have some cover to my right, some support from T-150. But seeing that Jagdpanther there and the Route 251 pop up again, I decide to move towards the other way. And there's a comet threatening our back. KV-3 is still at spawn. I don't know if he's AFK or not, but this comet is isolated, so that's the first target. Shooting this one, shot goes in, causes an engine fire. I wasn't even fully aimed, but I have vertical stabilizer fitted, gun laying drive fitted, and vents fitted. You will want to get that aim time of 3.4 seconds down as much as possible. Jagdpanther 2 was next target, but there's that Route 251 I was fearing a bit. He lost quite a few hit points trying to chase him, but as you can see it's a very fast tank. And is he able to get out? Yes, he is. Switching to a HE, maybe fire someone into his one shell into his back. Doesn't work, so off towards the cap. But there's a Jagdpanther 2 again popping up. Again isolated target, so that's the next one. Shot on the move. And it might just have helped that I've had the vertical stabilizers and the vents and the gun laying drive fitted. Our KV-3 wasn't AFK, he finishes the Jagdpanther 2. So I can move in now. I decide to reload my clip, 3-shot clip. And here we go. Tiger P. Next target. Gonna be the next kill. No, still reloading. Holding a beer. Taking a nip. HE to finish him off. But the kill goes towards the T-150. And that was basically a matter of mopping things up. There's a KV-4. I'm going towards the cap. Get some cover to my left from those small walls. And I set the KV-4 on fire with 1 shot. He is still ignoring me. 1 more shot into the left and another engine fire. He doesn't burn down completely, unfortunately, so it's not another kill. And while I'm reloading, I don't have the time to finish him off completely, but still, biggest threat of the red team gone now. There's a VK-36, and I'm having a bit of problems here with the gun catching on the upper edge of that wall. Still managed to put a shot in. Keep the gun aimed where it is. You can see from that icon I have damaged his engine, and indeed the second engine sets him on fire, giving me the second kill of the game. Our T-25 has gone AFK. He's getting hammered by high explosive fire from that 88 and gets killed now. Boom. But we can drive off safely, finish off this last desperately fighting 88. Aim towards the left into that big weak spot over there, and that finishes the game off. 7-2 win again. Quite a simple game. Reds weren't much of a problem being scattered around the map. They didn't have their forces really concentrated, and again, first class sniper medal for a tank with an autoloader. 10 shots fired, 9 hits, 9 penetrations. Here are the efficiency stats. As you can see, 1200 damage almost done on the KV-4 from 2 penetrations and a bit of engine fire. And sorry about that. Up to the next game on Port Bay, and again with top tier tank. We have a lot of heavies, and seeing this lineup I decide to go towards the docks really. Usually I don't go towards the docks, I'd like to go to the left to the riverside, but I haven't got good gun depression on the IS-3 Defender. My sights are weak to IS-6. They are easily penned by an Indian Panzer and some of the other tanks on the red team. I'm fearing for the Ferdinand, who might be behind giving support fire. And that means I'd like to go into the docks area. Not wide, but taking one of the middle channels over here. And we're gonna see what we find. It might be an epic fail, it might be a good one to maneuver in. But I wouldn't want to be catched alone in the open while reloading. But we do spot a Tiger 1 and the VK behind him. Quick shot into the Tiger 1. A bit of luck there because I wasn't fully aimed. Bounce one shot, be setting up for a side scrape. Aiming, can't shoot the Tiger, can shoot the VK. Back into cover. Bounce another shot on the side. I think he was shooting high explosive. But those two targets are isolated, and you can see from the minimap a lot of tanks behind me. Moving in, shooting the VK. And here you can see again, I'm still not quite used to this long reload. I would like to charge in on the Tiger, but I'm still reloading and reloading. Popping over. Thinking now, okay, I might be reloaded. There's an IS-6 going in. He shoots. Can I shoot him now? No, I can't shoot him. Bounces another shot from him. Can't shoot him. And add an ammo rack. Boom, for good measure. 2 kills done. Up towards the Cromwell. Stay a bit in cover here. Take a quick look to my left and behind. No one there. And we're gonna chase this Cromwell down. He's behind a building. Chased by the IS-6 and the VK. I can't shoot him now, so moving back now to the rear, supporting our Panther 2 and our T-25/2 because there's an IS-6 and the Indian Panzer, the two top tiers of the red team. I'm gonna shoot the Indian Panzer through these blocks. As you can all know, in 2.6 you can shoot through soft cover and still damage targets, but I somehow bounce a shot off the front of an Indian Panzer. Second shot goes in though. He then moves behind cover and I can put a second shot in, a third shot, which doesn't penetrate. I decide to go for the IS-6. I shoot his tracks for no damage and have to remove into cover. Fortunately, I'm not run down, not being hunted down by any other tanks, so I can stay here safely, but it's getting a bit boring and repetitive, but as you can see, it takes very, very long for that clip to reload. Almost a full 25 seconds. Nevertheless, IS-6 goes down, Indian Panzer goes in, and it leaves just a Ferdinand to clear up. He hasn't got any kills behind his name, so I think he might be in the base. And you can see here I've reloaded my I am reloading my clip now. Started at 3 minutes 50 or something. And I have said it before, it's 25 seconds, but you can do the math here. I'm not lying. It's really 25 seconds. And we are reloaded. Yes, 25 seconds done. 3 shots available for the Ferdinand. Should be enough to finish him off and have an average damage of 400, and he has 1200 hit points. And there he is, AFK. That explains why the Reds might have had a bit of trouble. A top tier tank destroyer being AFK. Again, I damage his fuel tank. Second shot damages the fuel tank a bit more, plus the engine. And this is gonna be the 4th and final kill of the video and of this match, giving me a Top Gun medal. first class again, 3 first class badges in this video, and I think I get another sniper medal or a Confederate. I don't know. Let me check. Yeah, another sniper medal. I think it's hardly a sniper tank, having 3.4 dispersion and a very long aim time, but landing 11 shots on target and 10 penetrations, it's quite good, and it gives consistent damage.